Hey everybody, and welcome back to Marvel Champions Experience. Remember, would always appreciate it if you consider liking the video. Would super appreciate it if you truly like what you see to subscribe to the channel. And as always, especially for this one, drop a message down in the comments below because we got a good one for you today. Again, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. All right, so I'm a day late with this because I knew I was not going to go to work today. This info was released yesterday, but Star Wars Jedi Survivor came out today, so I took the day off. I'm taking a quick break from that to see what's going on here. I did not read anything about this yesterday because I wanted to have a, true live unboxing, you would say, so I can get some actual honest to God reactions to Psylocke. The one thing I did do was scroll down to the release date, and it's September. And that hurts. When I previewed the next box, the next generation box, whatever, the next campaign box, I said, there's no way that we won't get a hero before August when the next campaign comes out. Well, I'm wrong. So that's going to be like 6 months between Rogue and Gambit to the next thing, and that kind of sucks. But enough moping. We should be happy with what we got. So let's take a look at Psylocke. I'm really hyped for this. I've been looking forward to her. I assumed she was going to come because she's dope. All right, here we go. My mind is sharper than any blade. As a powerful telepath and skilled martial artist, Betsy Braddock, better known as Psylocke, cleaves her enemies' minds with her psionic knives just as easily as her katanas cut through their armor. Psylocke developed strong bonds with her fellow mutants when she trained with the X-Men. Now she risks her life to protect them as a member of the X-Force. Fantasy Flight Games is proud to announce Psylocke Hero Pack for Marvel Champions, the card game! This powerful psionic slashes her way into battle with this expansion pack, which introduces Psylocke as a new playable hero alongside her 17 signature cards, which means there's something going on with there because we normally get 15. With a pre-built Justice deck, yes. Ready to play right away, you'll be able to thwart villain schemes from the moment you open the box. With her versatile upgrades and unmatched skill, Psylocke is a psychic powerhouse who can adapt to any situation. Well, here we go. So let's a little tease here and let's see what we got. Psylocke. Psionics and skill. As a hero about using her psionics to enhance her combat abilities, Betsy Braddock, Psylocke, begins the game with 2 psi energy upgrades in play. 2 psi energy upgrades in play. Got it. She can exhaust these upgrades to shuffle psionic cards from her discard pile back into her deck, but that's only scratching the surface. Okay. So we get 2 upgrades, and that allows us to shuffle back psionic cards into her deck. So let's see what she is. She's a 3 recovery, quite weak there. 10 hit points, average hand size of 6, average. All right, so her alter ego, psionic manifestation setup. Put your 2 psi energy upgrades into play. Psi knife side face up. All right. Exhaust 1 psi energy upgrade, shuffle 1 psionic card from your discard pile into your deck. All right, so you have to you have to be in alter ego to do this, so she will want to be flipping a lot. All right, she's a 1/1/2 with some stars next to them. And why is that? Okay, hand size of 4. You better be doing something special, Psylocke. Psi energy control, interrupt. When you use one of Psylocke's basic powers, flip 1 psi energy upgrade. Okay, so I guess we'll see what that does. But you still need to sell me on this hand size of 4. What is that? All right. Each of your psi energy upgrades is 2-sided. Their initial side is psi knife. This is the one that starts the game face up. It's permanent. She gets +1 thwart. All right, there we go. Hero resource, exhaust psi knife to generate a mental resource. Okay, there it is. So we have a small hand size because we don't need to use as many cards to pay as resources because she generates resources basically from the get-go. My kind of hero. You may flip this card. A handy upgrade that boosts her thwart stat and also can be used to generate a mental resource. I'm already thinking Moon Girl. However, by either using it as a resource or through triggering her psi energy control ability. Where is that? Is that right here? Got it. You can flip it. Okay. So by using this, interrupt. Got it. So you can use this and then flip it. Got it. She can flip her Psy Knife over to her Psy Katana, which boosts her attack. Let's read it. Psy Katana. Restricted. So only one of these. Got it. Psylocke gets +1 attack, and her basic attacks gain piercing. It's pretty awesome. Okay. So her hero resource exhausts your Psy Katana and generate a physical resource. You may flip this card. Interesting. I say interesting because I need to read a little bit more about this. This card says you may flip this card. And her ability here, interrupt. When you use one of Psylocke's basic powers, flip one Psy energy upgrade. Got it. So with this, you can choose which one you want to flip. Each of her Psy energy upgrades. Do you get 2 of these? You get... Wait. Hold on a second. Put your 2 Psy energy... Put your 2 Psy energy upgrades into play. Psy knife face up. I guess they're... Are they 2 of the same thing? Are they 2 katanas? Wow. Okay. So if they're 2 katanas... If they're 2 of the exact same card, which they probably are, that means she can be a 3 attack or 3 thwart hero. Or just like mix and match. And she gets... Since she has the generator resource on both sides, that's why she has a small hand size, because she's essentially generating 2 resources naturally, which is sick. All right. Let's see. Even though Psylocke has a hand size of 4, I said that. She has 2 extra resources she can use each round on top of her ability to tweak her thwart and attack to whatever she needs in the moment. I just said that. Yeah, okay. She's already sold me. I love that. I love how versatile this can be, and that she has full control over her resources, which, since it's specific mental and physical, you have, certain aspect events and cards require that. So you can really fine tune a deck with this. Naturally, the rest of her builds off her Psy energy upgrades as well. Events like Blades of Fury, 3 cost event, deal 2 damage to an enemy. For each Psy knife you control, choose an enemy and confuse it. For each Psy katana you control, choose an enemy and deal 2 damage to it. That's dope. Oh, I love that. She has a natural confuse, and then you can put this back into the card into her deck by flipping to alter ego. So, that's great, because you can... Hang on a second. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. For each Psy knife you control, confuse it. So if you have a Psy knife showing and then a katana showing, you can confuse and then deal 4 damage to base, and then the other action on this. So this essentially is a confuse and 4 damage card for 1 cost, because remember, she generates those 2. That's amazing. All right, mental detection. 2 cost event. Remember, essentially free because of her resources. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. For each Psy knife you control, remove 2 additional threat. For each Psy katana you control, draw a card. Okay, that's cool. Again, versatile. You can remove, if you have 2 Psy knives showing, this will remove 5 threat for 2 costs, or 3 threat and drawing a card, or just 2 draw cards. I think I like Flurry of Blades better, but that's still really good. Psionic Redirect. This probably sounds like a defensive card. 2 cost event. Yeah, there it is. Defense. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 2 of that damage. For each Psy katana you control, prevent 2 additional damage. For each Psy knife you control, confuse that enemy. Again, fantastic. You can split it, showing a Psy knife and a Psy katana, preventing 4 total damage and confusing the enemy, allowing you to flip. Or you can just prevent 6 damage. Yeah. I'm already in love with this chick. Seriously, she's fantastic. Fantastic. All have effects that scale differently depending on how many Psy knives and Psy katanas you control. Meanwhile, her signature ally, Angel, ensures that she can get multiple uses of her boosted stats. After you play Angel from your hand, ready your identity. All right. He's 3 cost, 1 thwart, 2 attack. Man, so let's see. Let's just do some basic numbers here. You show 2 Psy Katanas, bringing her to, what is that? 3, yeah, +1 attack. So she'll attack for 3 if you're showing 2 Psy Katanas, right? You play Angel, so that's 3 damage. You play Angel for 2 damage, right? That's 5 damage. Ready her for another 3 damage. That's 8 damage, literally on 1 cost, because he'll only cost you 1 to play because of the 2 resources. All right. Let's see. Weapons training is probably an upgrade, yeah. She gains Retaliate. And with that, oh my god, wait, she's got a 2 defense as well, and then she could block higher with the other one. After Psylocke attacks, discard weapons training. Ready each weapon upgrade you control. Let me see these again. Let me see the side knife. Exhaust this. Okay. So, and this is a weapon, correct? Obviously. All right. Let's see. Okay. After Psylocke attacks. So this kind of sucks a little bit. After Psylocke attacks. I mean, it's 2 costs, and she'll gain Retaliate for, I mean, essentially just 1 turn for the most part. After she attacks, you discard this. Yeah, I mean, so like, yeah, you can ready those weapons to reuse those resources, but I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, she's so good in the other aspects and the other cards. That's fine that she doesn't have a million great cards. Lets her ready her Psy Energy upgrade so they can generate resources multiple times in 1 turn. With all these tools at her disposal, it's clear Psylocke can have an answer to anything the villain throws at her. Ooh, let's see what we got. Captain Britain. 4 cost ally, 3 thwart, 3 attack, 2 consequential for each, 3 health. He takes -1 consequential damage after he thwarts a side scheme or attacks a minion. That's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty good. You might want to keep him on the board just for minion control, right? Because he can do heavy damage, and that would only be 1 consequential damage. Upside the Head. Love the name of that card. 1 cost event. After your hero makes a basic attack and damages an enemy, confuse that enemy. What? For 1 cost? I can put this in any deck? Oh, Justice. I love Justice. Justice is my favorite aspect. All right. If that enemy is already confused, stun it. This card, 3 of them. 3 of them in every Justice deck I play. I'm sorry. This is phenomenal. This card is... even if Psylocke sucked, this hero pack is worth it just for this card. If you like Justice. I love Justice. I play true solo. Though her signature cards give her plenty to work with, Psylocke's pre-built decks give her even more options in battle. Even though her deck uses a Justice aspect, it packs quite a bit of offensive potential, further reinforcing Psylocke's versatility. Call on Betsy's twin brother, Captain Britain. Didn't know that. To help you deal with minions and side schemes. Then I wasn't a big fan of X-Force? Force, not Factor. Then use Psylocke's Psy Katanas to help you pay for a concussive blow. Didn't even think about that. Oh, look, new art. Cool. Cool. Looks like I will be replacing the other concussive blows with this one on the villain. You may have noticed that between cards like Psionic Training... Is this an old one? No, this is hers. Psylocke ignores guard and patrol. After she thwarts, discard this. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Hold on a second. I didn't even think about this because I'm not smart. After she attacks, discard this. So you can just be thwarting and keep the retaliate. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I apologize. And this is the opposite. So she can ignore guard and patrol and keep this as long as she attacks and doesn't thwart. But after she thwarts, you can confuse the enemy. This girl is the best. All right. Where are we? In the aforementioned concussive blow and filigree blades, Psylocke can inflict a lot of confusion in her deck. Damn right she can. Allowing her to get full use of cards like Cypher. 2-cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack. After Cypher attacks and damages a confused enemy, draw a card. Yeah, I like it. Upside the head. Yeah, that card is just ridiculous. And float like a butterfly. 2-cost upgrade. Play under max 1 per player. When a character you control attacks a confused enemy, increase the amount damage. Dyslexia. Increase the amount of damage that attack deals to that enemy by 1. Yeah, not bad. Especially for Psylocke. Actually, more than not bad. With how many times she can confuse, very good. And then, if you throw in... well, you'd have to play aggression with that. I forget what card it was. The one that deals 1 extra damage if the enemy is stunned or confused. I can't remember off the top of my head. And you could probably run... Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. Of course, being a Psionic hero with the Justice deck, Psylocke has plenty of options for dealing with a threat. In addition to the tools in her own kit, Psylocke can use the power of the mind. Basic resource. Double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a Psionic card. Oh, that's very good, actually. Okay. I mean, now it's very good that we have more Psionic characters to play powerful Psionic events, or she can use it to fuel the ability on telepathy. 1-cost upgrade. Play only if your identity has a Psionic trait. Max 1 per player. Exhaust telepathy and spend 2 mental resources. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Yes. Power of the mind. Yeah, I guess that's okay. 1 cost to play it. Yeah, I mean, I guess she has the resource generator that are mental, so it's sort of like a free 2 threat removal. I'll have to play around with it. Once you've got Psylocke's thwart engine running, clear off the last threat from Lay the Trap. Oh, cool! A player side scheme. Let's see. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme deals 5 damage to the villain. Yikes. Oh, that's great. Guys, hold on a second. Justice is now gross. I'm just playing around with this in my head because I love Justice. I truly do. And I've been playing a lot of the same cards since they're very old. But, like, you get down Lay the Trap with all of her other... whatever. I'm not even thinking about Psylocke's cards right now. You play Lay the Trap, right? And then you get something like Clear the Area, right? And then Turn the Tide. So you're drawing a card because you'll finish this off. It's only got 3 thwart. I play True Solo, right? 3 thwart. Then Turn the Tide is going to hit 3 damage. And this is going to deal 5 damage to the villain. Turn the Tide is a 0-cost card. So essentially, for 1 cost of the Clear the Area, right? Yeah, I know you have to get 1 more out. Let's say you just base thwart with her. That's 8 damage for like 0 to 1 resources. And then if it's that turn that you played Angel, I already did the math on that. That was 8 damage. That's like a 16 damage swing. That's insanity. Oh, I can't wait for her to come out. All right, Power of the Mind. With unrivaled flexibility in her signature kit and the skill set that can adapt to any threat, Psylocke is an awesome hero and fantastic addition to any team. Look forward to picking her up when it releases in September. That sucks, but oh my god. Everybody, I love Justice, but this is going to be true insanity. I cannot wait for her. Oh my god, this is going to be too long for her to come out. She seems fantastic. I'm like so hyped for her. Cannot wait. What do you all think? I'm going to be counting down the days till September. Oh man, she looks fantastic. Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm going to be just like waiting. But for now, I will go back to play some more Jedi Survivor. Take care, everybody.